I'll do this all in one voice. Thank you, Dr. McIntyre. Good afternoon, distinguished faculty, honored guests, and business school graduates. I am humbled and honored today to represent the 52 graduates of the University of Tennessee's professional MBA class of 2008. Dr. McIntyre, I respectfully submit this address as per MBA project presentation number 4, double-spaced copies with executive summary, 12.5, one-inch margins, it will be deposited in triplicate with written share. I sincerely hope my presentation meets expectations. As I went about the task of preparing this speech, I utilized my combined skills as both a seasoned business professional and a dedicated college student. I established a conducive work environment, reflected solemnly on the work at hand, cracked open a beer, and surfed the World Wide Web. After several hours of grueling effort, I finally pulled myself away from YouTube and got to work. In doing this research, however, I came to appreciate just what a unique set of world events has transpired to make the crucible of our MBA experience even more relevant and valuable. For example, however painful the subprime mortgage crisis and subsequent events have been and will be to us financially, they provided an unparalleled opportunity to see theory put into practice as the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Congress, and countries from around the world implemented monetary and fiscal responses to new business revelations in the evolving economic situation. Other world events which shaped our MBA experience included seeing crude oil prices swing from $70 to over $140 per barrel and then back down to under $50 in only a few months. We've seen the resurgence of piracy on the high seas as a real threat to world commerce and not just a plot line for movies. We've been inspired by the likes of Carnegie Mellon University Professor Randy Pausch, who gave his now famous last lecture in September 2007, but who eventually succumbed to pancreatic cancer in July 2008. And we've all played a role in our country's historic election of its first Black president. From an academic perspective, we've been quite fortunate to be earning our MBAs during such tumultuous times. But beyond the personal growth, the many great lectures and the valuable insights we've each gained through our 16 months together, I think for many of us, our MBA experience will remain a collection of fond memories. Let me offer just a few examples. Our distinguished Swami of the supply chain, Dr. Srinivasan, likes to weave musical tunes and titles into the bodies of his lectures. Tunes like the Beatles' I'm a Loser really just inspired me. Oh, Srini, that was yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Perhaps at the reception today, you'll grace us with the Moody Blues' Go Now. It was quite entertaining to see Dr. Moon step out from his marketing-centric universe and gallivant with a quite familiar, albeit rather weathered, tango dancer in Buenos Aires. By the way, ever since his return from Argentina, Dr. Moon is now affectionately known to us as the Barba de Muerta, or in English, the beard of death. I can still hear the dulcet tones of Dr. Clark's voice ringing in my ears as he illustrated the principles of world economics through the travails of so-called little wiener countries. And who can forget Dr. McIntyre's adventurous pink fanny pack, which earned him much more attention in Buenos Aires than I think even he had anticipated. But the professors are not the only ones who have left their indelible marks on our souls. Our classmates, likewise, have become close friends with whom we have shared our lives and our personal industry. For example, we have celebrated a number of births and pregnancies, notwithstanding the program director's strict instructions that we dedicate all our free time to scholarly pursuits. I guess some things in college never change. We've hotly debated the global economy through the use of deeply probing philosophical questions such as, what would Chuck Norris do? And each of us in our own ways contributed to the group's productivity, whether through sharing great articles, preparing wonderful templates and spreadsheets for everyone to use, or simply leading the procession to the local bar. But all joking aside, I think it appropriate that the MBA graduates give thanks for the many gifts of love bestowed on us over the last year. To our professors and the UT staff, thank you for your love of teaching, which helped us to grow each according to our interests and our capabilities. To our families and loved ones, thank you for your loving devotion, which allowed us to occasionally shirk our duties at home in order to keep up with our studies. To our classmates, thank you for your love of learning and camaraderie, which created an environment rich in diversity of thought and experience and permitted the creation of lasting friendships. And to our Lord, through whose love we each received a happy series of coincidences which brought us all together here today. In closing, may I wish for each of you here today health and prosperity wherever your future endeavors may lead. As for me, I'm going to Disney World. Thank you, and God bless.